The Occitanie region in southwestern France boasts a plethora of character-filled villages and extraordinary medieval architecture on the slopes of the snow-capped Pyrenees. Created in 2016 by the union of two smaller but well-known regions, Languedoc-Roussillon and Midi-Pyrenees, the Occitanie region has plenty to offer even the most adventurous. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Occitanie. We've collected a list of the top places to visit in Occitanie, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Carcassonne. Historic Carcassonne is a medieval hilltop town that's so well preserved you'll feel as though you've traveled back in time. Dating back to the Gallo-Roman era, it's filled with medieval fortresses, museums, mysteries, and legends. With its charming stone buildings, often deserted passageways, and castle-like walls on the Canal du Midi, the old town could easily have been inspired by Disney. Carcassonne was famous for its involvement in the Albigensian Crusades when it was a stronghold of Occitan Cathars. Admire the Romanesque Gothic Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus, Site de Carcassonne, Château Comtal, and the last surviving Jacobin gate. Number 2. Pyrenees National Park. Stretching across the mountainous border with Spain, the Pyrenees National Park spans 6 valleys, from the Hautes-Pyrénées to the Pyrenees-Atlantiques. This wild and wonderful region is home to the highest summits in the French Pyrenees and hundreds of alpine lakes that simply beg to be explored. Dense forests, purple Pyrenean irises, and rhododendrons creep up the snow-capped slopes alongside scenic hiking trails. The park can be visited all year round on the Little Trains Railway or on foot for outdoor activities in the summer, festivals in the fall, snow sports in the winter, and flowers in the spring. Number 3. Nimes. Once an important outpost of the Roman Empire, Nimes is packed full of beautifully preserved monuments, including the Arena of Nimes, an ancient amphitheater still used for concerts and bullfights today. The 3-tiered Pont du Gard bridge is Nimes' major claim to fame. It was built in Roman times to transport water to the city. Other attractions include the Maison Carré Temple, Nimes Cathedral, Les Halles Market, and the Jardin de la Fontaine. Interestingly, Nimes name inspired the word denim, and this textile has been made here since medieval times. Number 4. Toulouse. Lovingly dubbed the Pink City, Toulouse, with its terracotta buildings, is the capital of France's southern Occitanie region. Divided in two by the Garonne River, the city's countless churches, museums, and gardens beg to be explored on foot, bike, or by car. Famously the headquarters for European space study, Toulouse's Site de la Space Science Center makes for a fascinating visit. Prominent landmarks include the Basilica of Saint-Sernin, the Augustines Museum, the Natural History Museum, and the Pont Neuf, the city's oldest bridge. People watch at Capitole de Toulouse, explore the Japanese gardens, admire the unusual palm-shaped vault at Jacobin's Convent, and catch a show at the Théâtre du Capitole. Number 5. Pont du Gard. One of France's most recognizable attractions, the Pont du Gard is an age-old Roman aqueduct dating back to the 1st century AD. It was built as a way to transport water to the Roman colony of Nemesis, Nimes, and stands prominently over the Gardon River near the town Pont du Gard. The Pont du Gard is the highest Roman aqueduct bridge in the world, and an impressive feat of Roman engineering for its time. It's no surprise then that it's also the most visited monument in France. Having served as an aqueduct until the 6th century, a toll gate through the Middle Ages, and a road bridge between the 18th and 20th centuries, it now features a museum with guided tours. Number 6. Montpellier. One of the fastest growing cities in France, Montpellier is a lively place that's often overlooked. But with its incredible architecture and old-world charm, it's definitely worth a visit. Most notable is its 13th century Gothic Saint Pierre Cathedral with its dramatic twin pillars and the Porte du Pérou, Arc de Triomphe. Get lost in the narrow streets of the old town, people watch along Esplanade Charles de Gaulle, get a culture fix at the Fabre Museum, and orient yourself in Place de la Comédie, Montpellier's Central Square. Don't miss the Sunday market in the Père Royal Square. Number 7. Cevennes. There are few places as beautiful as the Cevennes. Filled with wooded hills, remote villages, olive groves, old silk mills, and vineyards, it's one of the wildest and remote parts of France and one that's largely untapped by tourists. Discover 4,000-year-old history in a place built for hiking and meditation. Supermarkets and cell reception are few and far between, but that's part of its charm. Robert Louis Stevenson famously wrote about the area in Travels with a Donkey, and you can follow his route yourself, donkey included. There are several small villages worth visiting in the Cevennes, including the fortified La Garde-Garonne and the attractive village of Le Pont de Montvert. Number 8. Albi. Albi is a town on the Tarn River in southern France. Dating back to pre-Roman times, it's most famous for the 13th century Saint Cecile Cathedral of Albi. It was the largest brick structure in the world when it was built and boasts some impressive interior frescoes, including one called The Last Judgment. Explore the labyrinthine old town with its blissfully traffic-free streets, red brick buildings, quirky cafes, and regular markets. Don't miss the landscaped gardens of Berby Palace and the medieval Pont View Bridge. Number 9. Beziers. One of the oldest cities in France, Beziers is fairytale-esque. Tucked along the secret French Riviera, an area that's yet to be overrun with tourists, Beziers offers the quintessential French experience. Dating back to 575 BC, the town has a desirable location. Surrounded on 3 sides by the Orbe River and a canal, it's about as photogenic as an old town gets. As the wine capital of Languedoc, it's known for its red vino and bullfighting. Visit during the Feria Festival in August and you'll combine the best of both. At last in the list, number 10, Espiguette Beach. Espiguette Beach is a long and wild stretch of sandy beach along France's Languedoc coastline. The beach offers kilometer after uncrowded kilometer of rugged dunes, lagoons, and scrubby vegetation. You're bound to find a spot for yourself even in the middle of summer. Apart from sunbathing, surfing, sandcastle building, and swimming, the main attraction is the lighthouse and fortress ramparts at the far end of the beach. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Occitanie? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.